Well, welcome back. Today we're going to have a little bit of fun cleaning. It's not going to be a repair video of sort, but we got an email in for Super Clean, and they wanted us to try their product instead of our normal, brake cleaner and Simple Green. And we said, you know what, we'll give you a fair try. Give it an honest, unbiased test. So today we got a good one. Kevin had a product in his truck that, well, spilled. What'd you spill?
I think it was Lucas Oil Stabilizer.
Ooh, that stuff's sticky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you've already taken it to the car wash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hot soapy water at 200 psi or better just didn't touch it.
It moved the dirt out, but it's still sticky. Now it's sticky everywhere because it flung it everywhere.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a close-up before we get started, but there's two types of Super Clean that'll work good. You can get the spray bottle, which we're going to use here, just because we have it, and then you can buy the 1 gallon concentrate. One of the cool things with Super Clean is that it's a biodegradable product. So, a couple things. One, it's earth friendly. That's nice. That's what we all want. We want to save the earth, right? I want to leave you guys, my kids, an earth that's not polluted. And number two, it supposedly works. So this is going to be our first real test. So, if this stuff works, we'll probably switch to it. But, yeah, we're going to be unbiased here because this is not a paid product. The 1 gallon I went and bought at my own expense, but the little bottle there, they sent to us. Well, let's get you a close-up and show you the kind of mess Kevin got into this truck with. I hope the camera can do it justice, but yeah, you can tell there's a real sticky film. And that's gross, and we do a lot of fishing. We definitely don't want to contaminate our fish with Lucas Oil. Where it's really bad, though, is in here. Yeah, it spilled pretty good. It must have been a hard brake stop there, Kev.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, as you see, this side is clean, which is general dirt, but where the oil was, the Lucas spilled, all in there. So we're going to spray it down, we're going to let it sit, and we're going to wipe it out and see what we get with our first or second pass. And hopefully you can get this cleaned up, because, yeah, I'm not putting fish in here. I mean, unless I had a cooler, but then the cooler would get dirty, right? Right.
Oh, yeah, and everything I stick back here, any dirt that's back here, it sticks to my items that I stick in the back of my truck, and it's irritating.
Well, yeah, you go to get groceries, and now you've got contaminated groceries.
No, I mean, I can take it out of the grocery bag, but...
Yeah. Alright, so, to get started from the directions, he's just going to spray it down.
It's nice because it's got a long spray on it. I wonder if you could spray this through a pressure washer.
I was reading on the 1 gallon, you can. There is directions on here for parts, well, they call it parts water, full strength, 8:1, so it's 8 parts water, 1 part Super Clean, then 16:1. Now, one note, it does say to pre-test the spot to make sure that Super Clean won't discolor it, but I think once you get oil on it, you're already past that.
Pretty much. It's all on my tailgate, on my bumper. It's all clumped up, like like when you've gone to the store, you get those hard candies that are like wrapped around.
Other hard candies?
Yeah, it's like the Rocky candy, and it's on a long stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what's going on here.
Yeah, on top of that, this stuff doesn't smell bad either. So unlike brake cleaner that some techs are starting to refuse to use, we got to think of other products out there to get the job done.
It's nice because I'm not having to climb back there. I can kind of just spray it. I will have to climb back there, but not right now. Oh, it does burn though when it leaks on a cut. So there's that. There's my first con. It just got on one of my cuts. My finger burns so bad right now.
It is a degreaser. It is biodegradable. I mean, it's got to have some component to it to clean.
So, Pro 1, their bottle sprays pretty far. Con 1...
Don't do it with open cuts.
Don't do it with open cuts.
Alright.
It's probably going to need a good coat, because...
Looks like you spilled quite a bit of that Lucas.
Actually, maybe I just left it back there and just saw that it spilled and never picked it up. So it just continued to spill. And spill. And spill. And spill some more. Until the bottle was empty. Alright, so how long are we going to let this sit for?
Alright, how long are we going to let it sit? Probably for about 5 minutes. I think that's good time. I mean, it's either going to work or it's not.
It gives me enough time to go look at a lawnmower.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, we'll be back with you after 5 minutes. Alright, we'll let it sit for 5 minutes. Let's do your first wipe.
I still think we're going to have to pressure wash this one more time after this. Look at that. There's the yellow. It's starting to turn that.
Starting to get gummy. Look at that. Pulling it up.
I'm going to need more.
I brought you a whole roll.
I mean, the cool thing with the oil, it's saving me from rust. Yeah, I'll probably have to go pressure wash this one more time.
I can say it works. This is a different kind of mess.
If not, I thought about going through 2 cans of brake cleaner.
Ooh.
Unless you want to hook up the pressure washer and hook up the super clean bottle to it and just point towards the fence.
Alright, subscribers, what would you like to see? We do want to test this product fully, don't we?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah, I think I'll have to bust out the old pressure washer. I haven't ran in a couple years, but none the same. Alright, let's get out the pressure washer. I mean, this is a bad mess.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take more than just a couple sprays and a couple towels. Alright, well, get the pressure washer out. So we have our Honda pressure washer here, so we're going to run concentrate directly through, and we're going to soap the back of the truck. This is a great way to do it if you have a really bad oily mess like we have here caused by the Lucas. So he's going to soap it up. He's going to do the whole thing. Just, it's tough to try to do half, so... Now for best results, we say let it sit for about 5 minutes, let it actually soak in and do its job. Alright, we'll let it sit for 5 minutes. And then we'll start the pressure washer. Ew, gross. Well, fun fact, we haven't ran this thing for 2 years, so hopefully it'll start. Ooh.
Oh, you gotta keep it on the truck, man.
You gotta keep the spray going. Well, one thing about that pressure washer, that sucker is loud.
Oh yeah.
Well, it almost looks like a unspilled in bed. Alright, so we're going to let it dry and show you the final results. Alright, it's been about 6 hours. We had to let it dry. I didn't realize with that canopy how long it takes for the water to get out. Kind of surprised me. But one little shocking detail in this video is we used the Super Clean aerosol. Unfortunately, the camera battery died. It just didn't like the heat today. It was only 105. But I'm going to show you what the bed looks like in a close-up. One thing we found is all these products do work. Well, see if the lighting was a little better. Get this stuff out of the way here. Well, I gotta say, for the oil that he put in here, the Lucas, the Super Clean actually did break it very well. It's not sticky anymore. You can actually touch it. I'm not sticking to it. And the side that got really nailed, as you can see, is actually really clean. Now I will say, you know, it doesn't take long for this thing to get dusty. But other than that, I will say the Super Clean worked. We used a combination of the concentrate through the pressure washer. That worked really good. We started with this. That spray bottle worked really good. Now, the shocking detail, I wish I would have got it on camera, is that this, the aerosol, actually ate little red paint that we had here, and it also took care of the sticky film that we had here. It actually just peeled up. And I had the camera going, but I didn't hear it die, and well, we live in a desert, so that's what we get. But other than that, at least for our first review of Super Clean, we're really impressed with it. We will have some other videos coming up with some other uses for Super Clean. Stay tuned for that. If you did like this video, be sure to hit subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.